I think it's safe to say that Don Lemon is having an interesting year. The popular news anchor was sacked by CNN back in April of this year due to drama on CNN This Morning and fighting with co-hosts Poppy Hallow and Caitlin Collins in the background. Please subscribe to my channel and help me grow it. Thank you. The now ousted CEO of the network, Chris Licht, wanted to shift and pivot the network from a political station, with the coverage of Trump and elections and highlighting of crises, to a more relaxed network with a lifestyle programming, in order to broaden and attract more viewers, because the network has been struggling with viewership. So there was a shakeup, and Don Lemon was moved from his primetime night show to co-host CNN This Morning with Collins and Harlow. Unfortunately, the show was not interesting on its debut, and things took a turn for the worst when Lemon unloaded on presidential candidate Nikki Haley by saying that she wasn't in her prime and adding that a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s, 30s, and maybe 40s. The other co-host, especially Poppy Hallow, interjected and asked him to clarify, and he insisted that I'm just saying what the facts are. Google it. Don later apologized for his remarks and was taken off air for 3 days to attend a corporate training program that would address his on-air comments. He returned and apologized, but allegedly there was a lot of tension on CNN This Morning with the other two hosts, and reports saying that he screamed at Caitlin Collins during a commercial break or maybe after one of the shows for, quote, interrupting him. So, according to reports, no one was willing to work with Don Lemon, which added to the frustration that Licht was under, with him being the steward of trying to turn CNN around and bring in more viewers. And he decided to end the relationship with Don Lemon. So Don was super surprised, and he was, quote, stunned after he was notified by his talent agency, and wished someone in CNN's management would have approached him and told him in his face after he was with the network for more than 17 years. Fast forward to a few days ago when CNN reported that Chris Licht was stepping down as the CEO due to not being able to turn the network around as was expected. Word on the internet is that Don Lemon may be returning to the network, and that he has allegedly been laughing at the fall of Chris Licht, who it seems like they had beef and issues that, the public is not aware of. So I think Don Lemon is having the last laugh in the CNN debacle. And even more interesting is that Elon Musk invited him and Rachel Maddow to have their own shows on Twitter to balance out Tucker Carlson's right-wing show. So in my opinion, I think we will hear about his decision, like which direction he's going, much later in the year, as he did state when they fired him, that he was not in a rush to get back to work, and that he's kind of lucky to be in that position where he can just say, I'm not going to go back to work right now. Yeah. So, he has worked for CNN since 2006, and it is said that he had high ratings during the Trump years, during Trump's presidency, and, they traded barbs, and it was just interesting. So I do see him returning to CNN, because of him being with the network for so long, and obviously wanting to continue with what he was doing since he loved it. And I do see him getting back on the primetime slot, like the time he was on before. Yeah, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think Don Lemon will do? Will he go back to CNN and, probably get back to his nighttime show, or will he risk everything and head over to Twitter where, people say all kinds of things and, in all manner of talk is accepted. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.